Hey guys, my name is Lisa and welcome to another What's for Dinner video. For tonight's dinner, it's going to be something really easy. It's just two of us tonight. I'm going to be making some potato wedges in the oven. Okay, so the recipe asks for steak potatoes, but this is what I have on hand. These are just regular russet potatoes. So I already washed them and now I'm going to peel them. So once you've peeled your potatoes, we're going to go ahead and cut them in fours. I think with me it's going to be more than four. So you kind of want them to look like this. Then of course it all depends on the size of your potato. I will put the recipe link down below. That way you guys can go and check it out. So over here I have a pot of boiling water. And the reason for that is that we're going to parboil our potatoes. So you want to get your water boiling first and then add your potatoes. So you're going to parboil this for 5 minutes. So let's put a timer on that. Okay, so while that is going, I'm going to go ahead and turn on this skillet. Right, so to this pan we're going to add some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. So really quick, right here I have my chicken. This one I cut in half because it was really thick. So I'm going to season my chicken and I'm going to be adding this, which is the chupacabra rub. This is like one of my favorite go-to rubs. And then we're going to add it seasoned down to my pan. And then I'm going to go ahead and season the other side. Alright, so my potatoes have already parboiled. The 5 minutes already up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a colander and I'm going to drain out all the liquid. Just be really careful so the potatoes don't break. Alright, so now we're going to grab a big bowl and we're going to add our potatoes in here. So the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of olive oil. For seasonings, here I have paprika, onion powder, garlic powder. So we're just going to coat the potatoes. And then here I have salt and pepper. And then you're just going to toss them together. The recipe does call for rosemary, but I don't have any rosemary on hand. So it's the only thing I didn't add. So it should look something like this. So now you want to line them on a sheet pan. The sheet pan, I lined it with parchment paper, potatoes, and line them up and just leave them space in between. So really quick, I'm going to come and check on my chicken. I already flipped them. Now, what I like to do is I like to add water. And the reason for that is because all the pieces at the bottom and with that seasoning, it caramelizes the chicken. So I'm going to put the lid back on. So here I have some Parmesan cheese. It asks for grated Parmesan cheese, but I only have this type of Parmesan. So we're going to put it all over the wedges. Alright, so it should look something like this. So I'm going to stick it into a 400-degree preheated oven for about 30 minutes or just until they're crispy on the outside. So my potatoes are ready. I let it go for the 30 minutes. To me, I think they're fine. They're perfect. They're cooked all the way through. We're going to add some parsley to it. Just like this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and plate this. Here is, and it's just chicken breast. That's all it is. I'm going to grab some of those wedges. And this is what we're going to have for dinner tonight, guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to be prepping for tomorrow's dinner. So here I have a little over 2.5 pounds of already trimmed beef brisket, and it's sold like that at my grocery store. So it looks something like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna marinate it overnight, and I'm gonna grab a bowl. Because of the size of the brisket I'm using, I'm gonna be using 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. They come in different flavors, but I'm gonna use mesquite flavored. And then to the liquid smoke, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. We're gonna mix that together. We're gonna combine it. So here I have a little over a tablespoon of coarse black pepper. And then here I have 1/8 of a cup of kosher salt. Let's go ahead and combine them. That way we have it mixed. You're gonna grab some sort of brush, and we're gonna completely coat the brisket with this mustard mix. So really quickly, I forgot to add the garlic powder to this. You're gonna add about 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder. Just gonna go ahead and mix it all in there with the salt and pepper. Okay, so now you're gonna grab your salt mixture and you're just gonna spread it all over your brisket. Flip it. Alright, so once you're done prepping your brisket, we're gonna cover it up with foil. And you want to cover up the whole baking sheet because you're gonna cook it in this as well. You want to refrigerate this overnight for at least 10 hours. Alright guys, so I decided to come in and share with you what we're having for lunch. So what I have here are croissant breads. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut one up so I can show you. So you're just gonna cut it up halfway open. You're gonna add some mayonnaise and add some mustard. The deli cuts I'm using this is from Sam's. It's oven roasted turkey, and I'm using cooked ham from Oscar Mayer. And we're gonna put some lettuce. We're gonna grab some Swiss cheese and grab some tomato, 2 slices. We're gonna grab some pickles, sliced pickles, like hamburger sliced pickles. I have some bacon off that I crisped up a little earlier. We're gonna put some pepper, a bit of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that up. And this is what we're gonna have for lunch today, guys. We're having a turkey and ham croissant sandwich.